going to get some fuel for my generator right now from the gas station, and I'm just in a talkative mood right now. Doesn't mean I'm in a great mood. Just means that I'm in a talkative mood. Like I don't feel terribly bad right now. But then again, I am kind of high, so that helps too. So anyway, um, just being honest. But I wanted to make this video. I wanted to make this video about a topic that I think is relevant. You know, it's going to be kind of hard to word this video, and when I say these, when I do this video, I want to make it known that I'm not asking for sympathy or want people to look down on me or feel bad for me or oh poor thing. No, you can stop, please don't. I'm just expressing something that I do have internally that I just feel like is worth expressing. That's all, for whatever that's worth. So, I'm going to be honest. Um, so I am currently 36, and I've had not a lot of girlfriends, but I've had enough girlfriends to um, get a taste of the dating pool and kind of see like what it's all about. And these trucks go by. And so, I have some dating experience, and I've dated different kinds of women, similar but different. And I've had different experiences with women, good and bad, mostly bad, but some good. And so I've kind of, in other words, I've kind of dated around a little bit. I'm not super old, but I'm old enough to have a little. I can say I have a little bit of experience in dating now. I think I can say that um, appropriately now, right? All right, y'all. So just give me like 1 second. I'm gonna go in here, get my fuel, and then come back to this video. Okay? My hair's hanging out. Sorry, I got hat hair. I'm thinking about cutting my dreads off and like regrowing them, or like doing like something like freeform or something like that. I don't know, but I want to like redo them. Um, so because like the front's kind of growing kind of weird. What the fuck is she looking at? Fuck, damn, white lady. Sorry, she like looked like around the gas post thing and was looking dead at me. Like, goddamn, what the fuck? What's going on? But anyway, y'all, give me like 1 second. I'm gonna get my fuel, and then I'll be right back. Okay. All right. So let's hold that thought. I'm sorry, y'all. That took a little bit longer than what I thought it would, but I'm back now. So back to the live. I forget where I was even at in the conversation. I'm so sorry.
Normal voltage. The Bluetooth device is ready to pair. The Bluetooth device connection is successful.
All right, y'all. So I'm driving, so I won't be looking directly into the camera. But I think I was saying how I've dated around. I have a little bit of experience with dating, and I kind of feel like I can kind of speak on, because when you were younger, like people used to be like, what you know about love? What you know about relationships? Like, no, I've dated some. I'm 36 years old. Like, I don't look it, but yeah. So I can kind of speak on relationships, women and stuff like that. So, like I said, I know I don't know everything, but I've experienced some things in life now. 36 is considerable years to be alive, in my opinion. So, but anyway, so with that being said, I've experienced a lot of different things, a lot of different, I've had heartbreaks, I've had betrayals, I've had anything and everything you can imagine in a relationship, good and bad, I've experienced, I've had, you get what I'm saying. And even from, a few years ago, or a little while ago, actually, when I first started dating, I've noticed a huge difference in women, how they act. I've noticed a lot about their personalities, what makes a woman, what makes a man want a woman outside of just her looks. I've just noticed how even over the short period of my life since I've been alive and started dating, the change in women's behavior, in females' behavior. And even with these changes, it's like men are still expected to remain the same and do everything the same that we were, kind of expected to do as men. So, and it's people before me that seen women change even more. So, if I'm only 36 and there's people older than me, I can only imagine, what their perception is of dating and women and, marriage and relationships. I was just talking to my mom today, and even she was talking about how she was noticing the change when it comes to men and women interacting. And I'm like, yeah, because she made a comment about, has any of my exes called? I was like, heck no. I hope they don't. Which, I mean, they have actually tried to attempt to reach me, but they're both blocked. And both of them have attempted to reach me multiple times, but I have no desire to talk to them. Both of those women, while they did have some really good qualities, like the very last one I feel like was just sucking the life out of me, literally sucking my happiness away, sucking my energy away, sucking my enthusiasm away, and everything that I was enthusiastic about, even including me and her future, And I got to the point to where it was just like, man. And I think I mentioned my last relationship on this channel before. But it was just like, man, I really like this girl a lot. I really don't want to break up with her. My last relationship, I liked her a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I liked her a lot. I've known her since like 2016, and I was really hoping that she was gonna be the one, I guess you could say. But for whatever reason, she wasn't. I'm not going to really get into it because it's just kind of pointless. But, it got to a point where my spirit, my soul told me, like, you gotta stop, trying to make it what she wanted to be and look at it as it actually is. You gotta look at what she's doing. You gotta look at what's actually happening in your face, around you. You can't deny what's actually happening, and I've made that mistake so many times. I've cared about a woman so much, I've liked her so much I just let so much stuff go and just basically tolerated a lot of stuff that ended up psychologically damaging me even to this day. And I said, I'm never going to do that again. I've seen what it's done to me in the past up until now. And I said, when these women, I don't expect them to be perfect, but when I see things that I know is leading me down a path of destruction or mental destruction, spiritual destruction, I know that I'm going to be really damaged in this relationship based on what this person is doing right now. Like I said, I'll stick around to see if things get better for a while. And I did. I was very, very patient. I was extremely patient. I was extremely understanding. But then for me, and this is for me, based on what I felt, what I saw intuitively, what I felt, I just felt like I don't like what I'm seeing, And it's see, if a person is making improvements, but they're still doing stuff like that, I'll say, okay, you may be doing this thing bad still, but that other thing that I really didn't like, I seen that you stopped doing that. So I gotta give you credit for that at least. If it's like that, we can work on the rest of this shit as we go. If I see that you working on that one thing, or at least this one thing that I really didn't like, that was really bothering me, you at least cared enough to work on that one thing and change it consistently. And it's, what I'm saying? That's all I gotta see. I gotta just see improvement. So I'm not saying like if they do stuff that's bad. Some guys it's just like, if you do anything, I'm done. Me, I'm like, I know we imperfect. I know like Rome wasn't built in a day. So like I got stuff about me that I'm still working on. So how can I just expect you to just be like all good, like all, what I'm saying? Like, no, like becoming, doing better takes time. A lot of things are just ingrained in us. A lot of things are just kind of programmed in us, brainwashed in us. So I try to, give people the benefit of the doubt to that extent, at the very least. I think that's being, so I did that, I did that with, I'm not going to say her name, but I did that with that relationship, and I did it. And keep in mind, like I've dated this person about 3 times and all off and on. And, I was like, okay, at this point, I know this person enough to know, that this isn't going to get better. I've been through this in the past in a relationship. Like, and I just got home, y'all. So, yeah, I've been through this in the past in a relationship. And I know that, this is just how this goes with her, And when you recognize that, it's like, okay, you just know that it's just certain things that you're like, I'm not gonna, like, as much as I care about this person, maybe even love this person, I'm not gonna put myself through that again. I'm not gonna put myself through that again. I know I'm not perfect. I know I have things to work on still. I'm still figuring myself out. I'm still figuring out life. But I don't deserve to feel like this. I don't deserve to be treated like this. And so rather than feel like this and be treated like this, I'm going to just walk away. I'm going to walk away from being treated and feeling like this, from the disrespect, from the gaslighting, from the passive aggressive behavior for no reason, from the disrespect, from the lack of accountability, from the just really shady energy, from all that. So anyway, I didn't mean to get back onto her. I didn't mean to get back onto her, but it's part of the conversation, I guess. Say hey, Mojo. Momo. Probably can't see. Anyway, oh man, I just got back inside, y'all. But yeah, I'll turn this AC on. It's kind of hot in here. But yeah. So I decided to walk away from that, and I'm glad I did. It was very hard. I'm not going to sit here and try to lie or just act like, oh, I didn't care. Like, no, I cared very much actually, because I don't fall hard very often. I may like have a little crush here and there, but like when I fall for a woman, like I fall hard. So that's why I don't, especially now, I don't allow myself to just be like, oh man, she's cute, I love her. It's like, okay, you're cute, but you know, it's got to be something more, because I don't, when I actually am with somebody, like, and I know they're solid, I know the relationship is solid, like I'll do anything for that person. You know, I know they're not on some BS. I know that it's a mutual type of connection, or feeling of love, or whatever you want to call it. Like I'm like, yeah, I'll go to hell and back for this person. But if it's not that same type of energy or vibe, then I'm just like, I get that you're cute, I get that you're pretty, but like for me, and those things do matter to me. I do care about them. But for me, it's like, what else about you is, a reason that I would really connect with you, like outside of your prettiness, you know? So my problem is, I feel like everything today is based purely, I feel like everything today when it comes to love. Marsha, you just went out, dude. There's no way you have to go already again. There's no way. I don't know. Don't go in the freaking neighbor's yard, dude, okay? Go ahead. Go ahead. So anyway, yeah, so yeah. I forget what I was saying, sorry. Trying to like get back to the actual part of the conversation. I was saying how a woman. Okay, yeah, I don't know. There's got to be more about you than just your looks that I like. It's like, and vice versa. Vice versa. And for myself, like recently, I've been trying to, you know, examine myself and be like, why should a woman like me? Why would a woman like me? And I came up with different reasons, but I've actually had a few women that I've dated tell me the reasons about why they liked me, why they dated me, and one of them said that because you're more so about doing what's right. You know what I'm saying? Standing, like holding your principles. You're a man. You're a person of principle. And you stand for what you believe in. Like if you feel like something's not right, even if everybody else is like, you should do it. You truly feel how you feel. Like you don't go along with it. I had someone tell me that. Like you basically I guess you were saying like I stand for what I believe in. Even if I'm hated for it. I don't just do what everybody else is doing, or everybody else is like, oh, this is how it is. I'm just like, not for me. I don't feel that way. I don't think like that. I might try to meet people halfway on, their views and how they see life, but I never just be like, oh, well, everybody else is adopting this mindset, so I better do it too. Like, I would rather be a Shrek motherfucker living alone in the swamp because I don't really relate to anybody than just adopt people's beliefs just to fit in and be liked and accepted. You know what I'm saying? It's like if being who I am gets me rejected from society or from people or whatever, then I guess I'll just be rejected then. That type of thing. I guess that's what I don't know. I guess that's what you were saying. So anyway, that's one of the things that they said. But my dog. Come on. Come on. Mojo. Mojo. I know you hear me. You ignoring me? Come on, man. Come on. Mojo. I swear he'd be like ignoring him. He's getting, ever since he's gotten older, he's been like ignoring me. It's so annoying. He'll eventually come, but he's just like, come on. I know you hear me. Letting flies in, dude. Come on. Come on. Mojo. Come on. Dude, I swear to God, I have to come get you. Mojo. Come on. You're letting the flies in, man. Come on, dude. Fuck. Oh, you're really annoying sometimes, man. You really are. No, you're annoying. Mojo. Mojo. I will say this, though. I do think his hearing is going bad, too. And his vision is going bad. So I try not to be, like, too, I guess, like, upset or annoyed by it. Because I think he's getting older. And his vision is kind of, and his hearing. But he can still hear me, though. I think either his vision's going really bad or, like, his hearing or both. I know in certain breeds, that's kind of a common thing. So that's why I was like, I know you hear me, but, you know, plus it's dark outside too. What he does is he'll when I let him out, he'll sneak off to the neighbor's yard and stuff like that. And I don't want him shitting over there and stuff like that because I don't want their dog shitting over here. I try to keep this area over here clean. And I don't want him going on somebody else's property and shitting and stuff on their property. They got dogs too, but I don't want them saying, "Oh, your dog was over here." So, you know what I'm saying? Like they seem nice, but I don't want to give anybody a reason to, you know, have an issue. So, and it's just I try to be courteous. It's just not courteous to let your dog just run on somebody else's property, you know, because it's not well, it's kind of separated with like a half fence, but like not the whole property isn't separated. So I try to be courteous to everybody around me and like not, you know what I mean? Like I try to keep it clean back here between him and cleaning up after him and stuff like that. So, and I may be overthinking it, but I don't even think they care that much. But I try to be courteous, you know, respectful of people's spaces and stuff like that, you know. So anyway, I don't know how I got off topic on that, but I think I was talking about how I be looking for a reason to. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I'm like kind of scatterbrained. Like I'm like this, so you know I shouldn't keep apologizing about it, but I do like thinking like, man, how does this shit gonna look and sound? I be jumping around with like the topic so much sometimes, y'all. I'm sorry, but not really. This is kind of who I am. But yeah, so just quick disclaimer, but yeah, man, that's what I had someone tell me about. One of the reasons why they like me, what they liked about me, what they appreciated about me. But most of the other stuff was just, I'm really sweet, like I'm genuine when it comes to like caring about them and stuff like that. I'm fun, I'm funny, or can be funny, and I'm fun. I'm a cute nerd, which is kind of like, I take it in a good and bad way because I don't really want to be a nerd, but like some women are attracted to that sometimes in a certain context, but not like 24/7 because women kind of want like a nerd and like a boss energy kind of guy too, and it's kind of like two opposite things. But then they kind of think it's cute sometimes, but not really, and they think you're too nice. So it's like I kind of take it as a compliment and the opposite because it's like in a way it can be like attractive, but then it's like then it can be a turn off too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, whatever, crazy shit, but yeah. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, stuff like that, you know. I mean, it was more, but I just quickly just paraphrasing it all. But yeah. So you know, I look for more. And I'm not trying to make this video like, you know, short, y'all. It's going to probably be like at least an hour, if not more, because I'm just sitting here. I'm bored. It's my last day off. Plus, I'm kind of high, so I kind of quit talking. And yeah, so I'm not rushing to get this video out. So if you're watching at this point, it's going to be a lot longer. Sorry, but I got nothing to do. I'm a single black man just chilling on a Sunday night. This is what I'm doing. You know, my time isn't occupied. I probably will try to finish up my shirt. I did start another design today. I'm trying to do at least one design per day for my store. But I want to combine like something like it's going to sound kind of weird, but Tron design with a Ghost Rider design. I don't know. It sounds kind of weird, but I'm trying to figure out how to do that. No clue, but I'm going to use hopefully AI to help me put a design together. So I will probably try to finish up that design today and get that one saved so I can start a new one. Fall's coming soon, and I'm just really trying to make a lot of designs. So once I start my marketing campaign and hiring someone to do my social media and marketing, and you know, hopefully get traffic to my website, I will have designs that I feel are very unique and very me and very just. I didn't just strictly buy them all, or you know what I'm saying. I actually made them myself, and goddamn it, if they don't like it, I'm gonna like it. But I'm just trying to I want to start I want to feel confident when I start my marketing, and you know actually sending people to my website. I want to feel like, okay, I know what I put on there. I know what's on there. I know I have some stuff that stands out. So you know, I feel good going into this marketing campaign, investing this money going to free. If you just kind of do it without really feeling confident about what you got, it's just like, yeah, they might do something, but you know. So, you know, yeah, that's basically like what I'm going to do after I end this video. But I'm not really rushed to do it right now because I worked on it some earlier, and I'm kind of just taking a break from it right now. So I'll get back on it before I go to bed tonight, you know. And that's the Ghost Rider mixed with Tron Light Cycle theme or design. I don't know. Don't ask me where I get this shit from. I thought it would be cool. Okay. Don't ask me why. I just did. Okay. So anyway, back to the actual video. So as I was saying, you know, I'm going to make this video kind of long. This is because I don't have anything to do. For those reasons I said, and yeah, so you know, you might want to stop it here or come back later or pause it. I don't know, but I'm gonna blab. Okay, I'm gonna rant. This is gonna be a rant. And plus, I'm doing this on live, so I don't have to worry about memory being long or running out. So I can talk as long as I want to, basically. So yeah. Give me 1 second. I'm going to do something and be right back. Laid back a little bit. My 1 day off. So like I was saying, when I date somebody, I don't just fall for anybody because Again, I fall hard and I love hard, and I think that if you're gonna love somebody and you want to be with them, that's how it should be. You shouldn't just get someone because you kind of like them. I kind of like you, we should date. I think a lot of women are kind of cute, kind of attractive, but I don't want to date them. There's plenty of women I see that I say, oh, she's got a nice ass. I can fuck her, but I don't want to date her. I don't want to be with her, you know? And that sounded kind of weird, but I'm a man. I had those thoughts. I'm just going to be honest. I do. I think most men do. They see a woman, she's got a nice body. It's like, yeah, I'd fuck her, but I don't want to be with her, though. You know, it goes to your mind. I'm sorry. I'm just being real. It does. But at the same time, too, I don't necessarily believe in just, having sex with anybody, like sleeping with anybody. I don't believe in that. If you're dating, I'm like more along the lines, if you're dating somebody and you have a close relationship, so I'm like, okay, yeah, you can sleep around with this person, you can sleep with this person, whatever. But like just seeing attractive people out, I don't feel like like I said, I think yeah, I would, but I don't necessarily want to actually do it, Like I just feel like, and I don't know if it was just my upbringing or whatever, but I appreciate like family type environments. Like, and again, I don't know if it's just because I was raised like that, but I just feel like family means something. When I say family, I mean like mother, father, siblings, like that whole setup. But now it's like nobody really values that. Oh crap. Nobody really values that hardly anymore. Now it seems like it's more so just about having a kid by somebody, to say you have a kid and then like just completely just not caring about the person you had a kid with. It's like, it's weird. It's like, it's just weird. To me, dating and the whole structure of dating is very weird to me. It makes no sense to me what people are doing. It's just people. Again, it's just like it feels like it's all about just having a kid by somebody, and like the whole part of with somebody is just almost non-existent now. So I find myself in a world where I can't really relate to most people. Oh yeah. I'm back. So I have a hard time relating to most people because I just feel like I don't fit into this current structure of society, and I'm not going to force myself to adopt mindsets and habits that I just don't agree with. Everybody's into this polygamy thing now, and I'm nothing like that. Sorry, my nose keeps itching. Sorry, but I'm nothing. I'm nothing like that. And dating now is, again, dating is, I don't even know what to call it anymore. I don't even know what to even classify it as. Because it's like women are demanding all these things from men and simultaneously saying that we don't need you. Simultaneously saying that they want a good man, and then simultaneously doing everything to run a good man off. Like, I feel like this when it comes to dating and relationships. Like, women nowadays, it seems like they're trying so hard and demanding so much that men do and be a certain way, meaning like, oh, you got to pay my bills and do this for me, and basically all these financial demands, like off the rip, like after like just meeting them. And I feel like men, we kind of do those things automatically. Good men, good, mature, respectful men, they do those things kind of almost automatically when they know what they got. When a man, a good, mature, self-respecting man, knows that he has a trustworthy partner, he has a solid connection, a solid relationship, he knows what he has, he trusts his relationship, he knows ain't no bullshit going on, there's respect, and not perfection, but there's mutual respect and honesty between the two of you. I feel like all these things that women are demanding of men, they just kind of already do, like automatically. Like you don't have to ask them to do it. It's just done. But the reason why I feel men have gotten so far away from these things that women are demanding is because most men nowadays are like, what am I doing this for? Like, you're not the kind of woman that I feel like deserves these things. You're putting your body out on the internet for everyone to see. You're expecting me to respect you as a woman, but you're acting like anything but a woman. You're acting like a slut. I don't know how else to say it. I can't say it nicely. You're acting like a slut. You're telling the world, I'm with this man, but I'm also for everybody else. And you expect these men to do what they would do for a woman that doesn't even do stuff like that. Men do those kind of things for women that they know are for them and for them exclusively. But most women nowadays, they don't want to be for just one man. They want to be for that man and then leave the door open for Jim, John, and Sam as well. And men see this and men realize this and men are like, no, absolutely not. Like, I'm not doing that. You can do what you want to do, and I'm not going to try to force you and tell you what to do. But no, you're not getting my best when I know that's what you're on. And if I say something about it, I'm wrong, I'm controlling, I'm insecure, I get put down, I get gassed. So since you feel that way, I'm not going to say shit. I'm just not going to deal with it. Because I don't want to be the bad guy. I don't want to be, that insecure, oh, you're so insecure. I don't want to be that guy because I'm not that guy. But I don't feel like being gaslit and told me that I'm that guy because I care about what I eat. And it bothers me. I'm held to these high standards, but you're not held to those high standards in the relationship. You're respecting all these things from me. You're making all these demands, but you're out there twerking on God knows who. I'm supposed to sacrifice myself for you, and then depending on what day it is, you may or may not be my girlfriend when somebody else asks you. That's the kind of stuff that's going on. And so men, yes, they've gotten very far away from things that we normally do without even questioning. Like those things normally, or used to be, they didn't even have to be asked. You didn't have to ask a man to get out and pump the gas to a car or pay for every meal when he goes on a date. You didn't used to have to ask a man to, if y'all were married, not dating, not talking, if you're married or in a long-term serious relationship, to contribute to the bills. Like you didn't have to ask for that. But at the same time, your bills are your bills while we are talking. It don't become our bills until we get together and bring our lives. See, I don't believe in that shit. When I'm dating somebody, your bills are your bills. They're not our bills until we even take it to that level to make it that serious. I'm talking about, I don't necessarily believe in like established on paper marriage, but like you can be married to somebody and not be married on paper. Even if you get rings, like I'm not that strict about marriage, but I can be married to somebody without on paper being married because that's just paper. Anyway, different video. But But yeah, so um, yeah, a lot of men have gotten away from that um, because they've seen that it's actually been taken for granted, and now it's more of like a, I don't appreciate you, but I'm going to still demand it, and still not appreciate it, but demand that I keep getting things that I don't even appreciate, you know. And so men, again, men are seeing these. They're seeing the changes. They're seeing how women are kind of flip the script basically. And I feel like a lot of certain movies, like Diary of a Mad Black Woman, have kind of like made men into the enemy. Like I was just watching a clip of that video where this successful black man, he's got this woman and is portraying him as throwing her out, and how dare you question me with fucking another woman when I'm paying all the bills. This like made him look like a complete asshole. And men aren't really like that. Most men are not like that. Most men, it's like an honor to take care of a woman and his kids and his family. He doesn't complain about it. He doesn't throw it in her face. He doesn't try to put her down because he's doing all these financial things. It's like, no, like it's a privilege. It's an honor to take care of the woman that I love and want to spend my life with, whether she's working or not. If she's that woman, see, here's the thing: if she's that woman, if he knows that she's her, then he's going to be him. But problem is, most women will never experience that guy because they're not that girl. I don't know what they are trying to be now, but they're not her. So how can you get him? Right? So again, like I feel like, and this is just my intuition, there's certain types of programming that have been done to women to make them really look at men in like this negative light. Like men are the enemy. Men want to control us. Men want to hold us down. I'm like, I have never wanted to hold any woman down. Like being with somebody and not wanting them to do things that are disrespectful in a relationship is not being controlling. It's just not wanting someone to disrespect you. I'm not saying, hey, woman, get over here and make me a sandwich and wash those goddamn dishes, and that's all that your purpose is for. There are some guys out there that are like that, and I'm not with that. Now, I do appreciate like traditional roles when they kind of just do it because it's something that they don't mind doing, and it's kind of like a natural thing to do. But like, I'm not one of those guys that's like, only you will ever wash dishes or should wash dishes and cook and clean. I'm not like that. Like, I can wash clothes and cook and clean too, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like that old fashioned, but I do like when a woman does that though. I do like look at her as more feminine, and I do find that more attractive in her femininity if she's like doing it more so than me. Yeah, I do like that, and I do think that matters when she doesn't think that she's like that's beneath her if she does that. I just like talked really fast just now, like 10 times. Like what the hell? Glitching out. Anyway, I had to call myself out just now. I'm sorry I had to. But anyway, yeah, I like that. I like when the woman is, when she's kind of in the home, is cooking and cleaning, but I'm not like only women should cook and clean. Like, I'm not like that. Like, some guys are, I'll admit, they take it. Some guys, I get their point, but like they kind of take it a little bit too far. But I get what they're saying, but they're kind of making them look bad by the way they're coming at it. They're trying to basically show their appreciation for feminine energy, I think. They're trying to basically express that they really appreciate the submissive part of a female. That's what kind of makes them more attracted to women, but it's like they're kind of expressing it in like a little bit of a fucked up way where it's taken wrong, basically, And the way that they're expressing it is making people feel like, oh, well, you just think that we're just here to serve you. It's like, no, I don't think it's that. They just, the way they expressed what they were trying to express, it came out wrong or it came off wrong. And I get why some people are like, oh, you think that women are just strictly here to serve men and we're your servants. And because it's not that. It's not that. It's an energy thing. It's an energy thing. You know, men love, and men don't want to lose the submission part of a female's energetic nature, because that's what makes men attracted to women, you know. But it's like hard to really explain that sometimes, you know. It's kind of beyond words, kind of almost. But anyway, so kind of lost my thought again. Sorry. Yeah, so men would start doing those things more so if women were the type of women that women were the type of women that men trusted and honored and felt safe with. Most men don't feel safe with women today. I don't trust women to give that version of myself to them, because that version of myself is very self-sacrificing, and I absolutely do put women first. That version of me, I won't say first, but like I put them, they're very high importance to me in my life. That version of me, you know what I'm saying? I don't put them first, but not on the pedestal, but they're very important to me when I'm, you know, operating in that version of me. And I try to include them and incorporate them in most things, because I believe that they're going to be a part of my life going into the future. So like, yes, I should definitely plan things with them in mind. That's how important that I am when it comes to people that I'm serious about. You know, if I want to move somewhere, I'm like, well, damn, like, okay, should I move close? Should I move, you know, should I be like a few hours drive? You know, like, should I be like 20 minutes drive? Like, you know, like that shit. When you rock with somebody like that, when you're rocking with somebody like that, those kinds of decisions matter. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Stuff like that. So most women don't deserve that much, you know, acknowledgement and consideration. They just don't. Because for one thing, very few relationships last that long nowadays. One argument and somebody's want to go fuck somebody else. You know, one argument, or I love this one. We're on break, meaning like you can go fuck who you want and she can go fuck who she wants, or just her. All that break shit, y'all single. If you want to break, if I'm dating somebody now and they're like, I'm going to break, bitch, you single. I'm single. We ain't together. If you going on break, we ain't together. I ain't playing that game. You ain't gonna have me sitting here looking stupid. And when you come back and tell me you fuck Lil John, well, we wasn't together. We was on break. Okay. All right. But anyway, yeah, I think men do those things naturally. And I wanted to title this video, The Reason Why I Gave Up on Love. This is what this video is actually about. Yes, at this point in my life, I feel like seeing what I'm seeing, watching the world, watching people's values, and nobody respects relationships anymore. Nobody respects marriage. Everybody's into this polygamy shit. I watch videos online where it's this guy that walks around the mall, and I think some of it is staged, but some of it is also real. I think it's a mix of like stage material and a mix of like real encounters or interactions rather. And just seeing how people are so used to disrespecting people in their relationships as a joke, you know, is kind of disturbing to me. You know, when you walk up to a man and his wife or his girlfriend and you hit on him in front of him in front of his girlfriend, that tells me that no one even respects people's nobody even respects people's relationships. Relationships, marriages used to be a sacred thing. And the man will see, like when I see a woman or a man with a beautiful woman, maybe a family, I think, man, that's beautiful. I think, man, 1 second, y'all. I blow my nose. Oh boy. Oh, fly. Sorry. I think that's beautiful. When I see a man with a woman, I'm like, that's beautiful. That is a beautiful scene. That is just awesome. I would never in my life try to, I don't care how beautiful the woman was, I would never try to hit on another man's wife. I just can't. I can't. I don't see how people just do that. I don't understand that. I've never understood that. How somebody can knowingly know that somebody has an entire family and the pain that would cause that person. See, I think that you have to be truly alive to actually think about, like, man, that would really hurt that person. If you can do that and you don't even think twice about the damage you're causing somebody, if you sleep with their wife or their long-term husband, I'm sorry, their boyfriend, a long-term boyfriend or their wife, I feel like you're kind of not really a living being if you can't feel that person's pain. Like you have to be a bot. You have to be a robot. You have to be a dead ass person inside to cause that kind of pain to somebody. You're talking about trauma that is going to probably even last them the rest of their life, that man or woman. And I just can't see people that do these things with absolutely zero remorse. And some people do these things for years, over and over again, having affairs and cheating. And I'm like, how in the world do you do that to somebody? How? I've seen a video yesterday of a woman that was in court. No, it was somebody. It was video. It was a video of basically a man was cheating on a woman for 16 years with a woman that was cheating on her husband for 16 years. So you got two people that are married that have been cheating on their marriages with each other for 16 years. It's like, well, if that was the case, why didn't you just break up with them and just go be with them? See, I don't understand that. Why be married to somebody and be having a full-out affair for 16 years? This is how fucked up humans can be. Does that make any sense? You love that person so much or like them so much sexually that you were with them while being married for 16 years? 16 years. 16, bro. 16, sis. 16 years. You were lying to your partner for 16 years. You were living a lie for 16 years. 16 years. 16 years. 16 years. 16 years. How do you do that? You have to just be a monster to do something like that. I couldn't even imagine being married to somebody for 16 years and finding out she was cheating or sleeping with somebody else that whole time. That is diabolical. And you got to think, if these people have kids together, you have to like question, like, are these kids even mine? Because if they was bold enough to cheat for 16 years, they damn near bold enough to go fuck without a condom. I'm just saying. So them damn kids might not even be yours. It's a lot of people, a lot of men out here that are taking care of kids that they think are theirs, that they not. A lot of y'all got parents that probably ain't even y'all's. A lot of y'all got kids that might not even be y'all's. When people cheat, man, it is absolutely diabolical. It's I done seen videos of men finding out that their kids weren't theirs, getting paternity tests. And then when the woman finds out, it's almost like she doesn't even care that the guy knows. Like she just like doesn't even care. Doesn't care the pain that it caused them. Doesn't care the whole him taking care of the kids that weren't even his. Like they don't even care. They don't even care. Not even, oh, I'm sorry, or when they get found out, it's like, oh well, who told you to go looking for that? Or, they get mad at the guy. And they get like more rude and more disrespectful after they get found out. I am terrified today right now. I've said this before. I am terrified today right now. I've heard the horror stories of what women and men are out here doing, but I'm just hearing something the women, because I'm a man. I'm hearing something women are doing, and like I said, when I say I don't even mean that in a joking way, I am terrified to get in a serious relationship with the woman right now. I'm terrified of it. Because you're talking about so much psychological trauma and damage. Some of the things that these women are doing, you think you fucked up now. Imagine thinking you have a kid with somebody. Come to find out, they ain't even your kids. Oh my God. Because nothing is sacred anymore. So that's why I'm going to make the title of this video is I Gave Up on Love, or Why I Gave Up on Love, because I'm looking around and I'm seeing the attitude towards dating, towards love, towards commitment, towards loyalty, and everything is just based on vanity, superficial things. It's nothing is really based on anything real anymore. You hear a guy talking about the girl he's dating, and it's just like, well, why do you like her? Oh, she's cute. She's got, yeah, I like her. She's cute. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. She's cute. But what about her do you like? Oh man, she got fine. Well, she fine as fuck, bro. Like she baddie. You know what I'm saying? She got a nice ass, got some nice tits. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I feel you. She got a nice body. Okay, I feel you. That's what's up. So why do you, what about her do you like? Why do you like her? I told you. She looked good, but she bad. I mean, like, what about her personality? What about her, her whole persona? What about her Her, what about her personality? Shit, I don't know. I don't care. I know what she fine. She gets some mad head too. Nobody is everything is just overly sexual based, that they're going off of the person, superficial, and almost all looks based. And don't get me wrong, looks do matter. Being attracted to someone visually does matter. I like a girl with a nice curvy figure, but she don't have to have it though. Do I like it? Yeah, but she don't have to have it, because it's not all about the physical. Again, the physical does matter too, but that's not all that. I put it this way: I will gladly fall hell over heels for a 5, hell, even a 4, over a 10 that is just pretty. When I asked her, "Why do you like me? What do you like about me?" The same thing goes for girls too. Like, what do you like about him? Oh, he's got a nice car. He's cute. He's really cute. He's really attractive. Okay, cool. So why do you like him though? Like, besides that, he takes me out, buys me like a lot of nice stuff. But what about him in particular? Who he is as a person. Why do you like him? Like, why are you dating him? He got like a nice house. He's got like a lot of followers on Facebook. He's really successful financially. He's got a lot of money. He takes me anywhere I want. He buys me anything I want. That's why I like him. That's like 90% of people today. It's either status, looks, or finances. Again, which are good things, or not bad things, but like that's what most relationships strictly are based on today. And only those things. Nobody even knows why the fuck they're dating outside of those things. It's like, bro, like, if someone asks me why I like certain girls, I would say because she's kind of nerdy. I think that's really cute. I like girls that actually play games. She doesn't take herself too seriously. She can have fun. She can laugh at herself. And me, we can laugh at each other because we don't take life that serious. That it's a gift, not a chore. She likes music. I think that it is so cool that she tries to do certain things, even though, like, she even admits she's not that good at them. But I love that she keeps trying to get better at it, even if she never does. I just think that that's attractive. It's just to put yourself into something that you find fun, even if you're not good at it. I still think that's attractive. At least you're passionate about something. I like that she, does certain little things, like she'll fold her clothes after she, I don't know, washes them. She'll put stuff away a certain way. She laughs a certain way. She's got this color eyes. She does this thing when she's tired, like she doesn't do when she's not tired. Like little stuff like that. This is a little bit, what I'm saying? What individual things about that person that you just love? No one can do that anymore. It's just like, oh, they're cute. Oh, they have money. They have a nice car. They're successful. They got money. They own 3 businesses. They, blah, 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 blah. Oh, they got a big dick. Oh, she got some wet ass pussy. Oh, she got some good pussy. It's all either overly sexual or like vanity, over like status, ego driven shit. It's like nothing that really, it's nothing real about connections and relationships no more. Nothing is real about it. Everything is just like, again, this egocentric, I can't even explain it. It's just so annoying. And I see that nobody really is even keeping a connection now, because everybody's trying to be with everybody while they're with somebody, or keep their options open for other people. And how are you going to keep your options open for when you're already supposed to be with that person that you're trying to be with? But you're wondering why you don't feel connected to your person, because you're leaving the door open for these other people when you're supposed to be just strictly focused on one person. And now you're steady looking for something and demanding something by doing the exact same things that actually push these things away from you, or make these things run away from you. Like, men run away from women when they know that they're not solid, saying like they know they're not loyal, they know they're not feminine, they know they're disrespectful, they know that they are unappreciative, entitled, and just arrogant and egotistic narcissists. Men might fuck all that. They might take it out on a few trips, spend some money on that pussy, wine and dine it. Oh yeah, men, they'll do that to fuck. But after that, they know that there's nothing there. They'll do what they have to do to clap some cheeks and then send you on your merry way until they want some more, basically. It's called a side chick, basically, if y'all didn't know. Anyway. My bad, y'all. Sorry. Most women today, unfortunately, oh wow, I did not mean to put this up here. Or that. How about that? That's so badass. I love it. I got distracted, y'all. I'm sorry. Most men run from those kind of women. Women. Most men run from those kind of women when they know that they're those things. Now, again, they might spend some money on them. They might, you know what I'm saying, drop some bands, take them here, wine and dine them when they want to get that good. But outside of that, these men are not committing and they're not dedicating themselves to these kind of women. Women think that because men spend money on them when they want to fuck, that they got that man. That man is doing that with a host of other women. And the thing about it is, most women nowadays are actually okay with being the side chick to those kind of men. This is what I'm learning as well. This is another reason why I no longer believe in love. I've given up on love, because most women, rather than actually be a quality woman to one man, they would rather share one man and be slutted out to that man, rather than be with men that have standards and you know, that won't allow them to kind of just be on some bullshit, basically. Rather than actually be a real woman of value, they would rather share one man, be side chicks to one man. I shit you not. This is the current thing. Or rather than be with a man that has less resources and less money, that's working his way up, that's working, doing all the right things, saving money, but he can't provide that lavish lifestyle right now. Because he can't do those things right now, a lot of women would rather share that guy that can do it for them right now. Even though he doesn't really care about them outside of fucking. But he knows that as long as he spends some money on them, they're going to drop them draws, basically. So, you know, why give up a good thing, basically? Fuck it, you know, more for me. fuck y'all, but I'm smashing. You know what I'm saying? If you want to leave your man for these bands, yeah, I'm going to hit. That's what's going on. That's what's going on today, in my opinion. Women, they're demanding this type of guy, and they're not even the kind of women that these type of men want to keep. Like I said, they'll entertain y'all, they'll fuck y'all, but they don't want to keep you. So the very thing you're going after doesn't even want you in the way that you want it. But you've downgraded your morals and your self-worth as a woman because you want that thing so bad. You'll sell your soul for it. You'll give up everything about what makes you a real woman to get it. To get the material things, right? The luxury, the Chanel purses, the free money, the gifts, right? I'm gonna say this. I think the Bible said it best. Whenever I'm thinking about taking something too far, or give up myself, my values, my morals for anything, I think about this. What is it for a man to gain the world but lose his soul? There's so many people that have gained wealth and riches and lost their soul in the process. Everything that made them, everything that made them a caring, compassionate person, a person that was truly empathetic, that actually cared about people, that actually felt, had morals. What is it to gain the world and then you lose everything that makes you beautiful? Everything that makes you... I'm sorry, but there's not no material thing that I love that much to betray myself. To betray those that I care about most and love the most, that mean the most to me. Yes, it's nice having lots of money. Life is easier. But even still, it's not worth losing myself and those that mean the most to me. It's not. That's just me. That's just me. Unfortunately, that's not the way the world really actually is. Most people will do that, which is another reason why I gave up on love. I don't believe in love no more. I don't want to date. I gave up on it. I don't believe in it anymore. I don't think it's real. I don't know if it was ever. I don't know if it was ever real. I don't know. I really don't know anymore. Because I look at the things that people do, that couples do to each other, and I just think that's horrible. That is horrible. And there's no remorse. There's no accountability. There's no... Everybody just thinks, well, I got to do what's best for me, which usually involves something ego-driven, leave a good man because he has more money, he looks better, he's taller. When that man did nothing wrong except for just not be as good looking as the other man or be as rich as him. At least not right now. Or not be as rich as him right now. And nobody cares. I see just a general lack of empathy and respect in relationships, and zero accountability, like none. It's like people have lost the ability to even care about respecting the person that they're supposedly, that means so much to them. It's just anything goes now. And how dare you say something? Because that makes you possessive. Oh, you don't want him sleeping with all those. You don't want her sleeping with all those other guys. Oh, you're possessive. You're insecure. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm insecure for like not wanting the love of my life to fuck other people while she's fucking me. Fuck me, right? How dare I the audacity to not want to share the love of my life with other men? Because evidently, like, being exclusive to one another is old fashioned now, right? That's old fashioned. Whatever. I mean, I'm trying to make sense of all this, but I'm just like, it's not making sense. It's just, I'm at a point where I'm just like, I'm beyond all this. I don't even, it's just like I'm so far past being disappointed. It's just like, I don't even care no more. I don't even care to try to date anymore. I don't see anything out here worth trying to date for. Women think that all men want to do is just control them. So they want to be with a man, but they don't want to be committed to a man, because if they're committed to him, then there's standards. They can't just fuck anybody. So they want all the benefits of being with a man, but not anything that comes with it. They want to be in a relationship. They don't want to be committed to that one person. But they expect that man to do all the things that a man would do in a committed relationship. But they're not committed to him, though. Because if they did that, then they're being restricted. They're going to feel like he's being possessive and controlling, when really it's just common sense shit. Hey, don't talk to other guys in an inappropriate way when you're in a relationship. Oh, you're being insecure. Actually, no. Like, those guys want to fuck you. Well, no, they're just my friends. Like, no, they want to fuck you. They're my friends that want to fuck you. Your friends that are guys want to fuck you. I'm not saying that you can't have guys that are friends, but typically when you're in a relationship, I'm pretty sure most girls know that their guy friends want to fuck them or would fuck them if they got a chance to. No, he wouldn't. Yes, he would. Yes, he would. He's like my brother. Okay, well, your brother's a freak and he's nasty because he wants to fuck you. Ill. Nasty, but that man wants to put his penis in your vagina. I'm sorry. Like, me as a man, if I'm married or in a committed relationship, I'm not going to go over my female friend's house at 8 o'clock at night while my girl's at home. My girl calls and, where you at, babe? Oh, I'm at Tiffany's house. Who's that? Oh, my friend. Is she a girl? Yeah, she's my friend. Why didn't you invite me? It's just like hanging out alone. We're buddies. We're besties. See how that would sound? I'm over my friend girl's house. My wife or girlfriend's at home. And I'm at my friend's house. That's a girl. I don't know. It's like there's just no level of respect. Everybody's cheating. Men are out here, again, taking care of kids that aren't even theirs. She's lying about it. It's just nothing there to want anymore. Like, what good is a pretty, beautiful face without femininity, without respect, without some level of trust and loyalty between me and her, without some level of actual individual qualities that I actually love and appreciate about her that make her her. Without a friendship, what good is a pretty face? Without any of those things or more, it's just a pretty face. Well, all these guys want to fuck me, and they're saying they'll do all these things for me. It's like, okay, I know men want to fuck you. Most men, I don't want to say most of them, there's men out here that will fuck the fattest bitch in your county, in your state, because she has a hole in her. So telling me that all these guys want to fuck you is not making me want you more. Telling me how all these guys are doing all these things for you and want to wine and dine you, and okay, this is nothing new. Most men will spend money to get some pussy. That's great for them, but it's not making me personally want you more, knowing that other guys want to fuck you and they also want you. It's just like, well, go be with them if that's what you care about. Go date them. If you're telling me how all these guys are wanting you and wanting to date you and got this money and they can do all these things for you, or they've already done it, evidently, and they're cute and tall, it's like, well, go be with them. Because clearly you're comparing me to them. So clearly you like them enough to like throw them in my face. You know? I don't do that competing shit. I know that there's guys that are in way better positions than me. I know that there's guys that are got more money and, you know, all this. Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm not them. I'm not trying to be them. I'm me. I'm not where they're at right now. Doesn't mean I won't get there. It just means that I'm where I'm at right now. But I'm not going to try to get there just to get you. Keep that in mind too. It's just like, again, most guys like pussy, and if they know you're going to give it up for resources that they have, then, you know, like, again, telling a man how many other guys want you and want to fuck you, and well, they're offering to do all these things for you, and that doesn't make a man want you more. Men don't go, whoa, man, I better go become one of those guys tomorrow, so she'll want me to. Like, no, it's just like, you're telling me all these things, but that's not telling me anything about you. Who you are, what are your values, what do you stand for? What is your truth? Who are you? Who the fuck are you? I don't know who you are. I don't know what you stand for. You know, if you just stand for luxury and nice things, I'm all for having nice things, but that's not all that I care about, though. There's more things I care about. That's not just that. I don't just like nice, shiny things and materialistic things. I do like those things, but no, it's not what's most important to me. No, absolutely not. You're already starting off wrong if that's your foundation. See, my problem like that think like that, people that care that much about luxury and, you know, the finer things in life, they will sacrifice you. People that care that much about that lifestyle, luxury, money, power, the right person come along, they'll sacrifice you. You know how many women out here have set their husbands up to get some kind of insurance policy or something like that? Because they never actually loved that man. They just like what he had to offer them financially or resource-wise. You could be sleeping with someone that sets you up based off of what you have if you get with people like this. It happens every day. Women are getting with men and divorcing them and taking all that they have worked for. What, Moji? What's wrong, buddy? So when I say this is why, these are reasons why I have given up on love or don't believe in love no more. Hopefully one day I find something or meet someone that makes me believe in it again, but I just can't see it. This world is just too far gone. There's a lack of accountability. There's a lack of respect between men and women. There's a lack of just patience and understanding. I just can't see it. I can't see it, man. I really want to. I'm trying to. I'm trying to believe in it. I'm trying to keep believing in love, but the more I try to believe in love, I'm just, but if I will say this though, if you have it, don't let what I'm saying discourage you. Keep it, protect it, cherish it. If you have real love with the person you're with, Mojo, what is the problem, dude? What? I'm making a video. Any other time, you would be just doing your own thing. Now that I'm making a video, now this is the issue. You hungry? Do you need some food? Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Hold on. No, you have food and water, Mojo. Come on now. You just went outside. No, we're not doing this, buddy. You've already eaten. You have food. You've been outside, so you're good. Take a chill pill and calm your tits, okay? Just calm your tits because it's not that serious. You want to get up here? Oh my gosh. Ugh. All right. My dog is kind of. It's almost like he sees you on the phone and he wants to just do what he does. Yeah. Say hey. Say hey. Mojo. Oh, God, not the nuts. Not the nuts. Okay. All right. Okay. Is this it? You wanted a tummy pat? All right. They've seen you. Okay. Are you good now? You happy? All right. Anyway, y'all. So, yeah. So, what I was saying. Oh, Ocho, what is going on, bro? What is happening? What's going on? Any other time you're literally. You itching? What? All right, I got it. I itched it. Okay? Is that better? It's probably time for a bath too, probably. You good? Fat boy? All right. Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't even know what's happening right now. Okay, so back as I was saying again, sorry, my dog is distracting me. I can't even talk. Mojo. See, he's doing this because it's almost like he knows I'm talking to the camera. Oh my God, this is so weird. I have a weird dog, y'all. He be switching up sometimes. He be flipping up on me. But yeah, those reasons are like the reasons why I have a hard time believing in love. Why I don't really believe in love like right now. Like, but again, like I was saying, if you have it, don't let my outlook like that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to discourage anybody else if they have love in something real. Like I say, like if you have it, it's beautiful. And protect it. Like that's because it's like beautiful and it's sacred, you know. A healthy whole relationship between a man and a woman, even if they're just boyfriend and girlfriend, I think that's sacred as fuck because we've lost that. Right, Mojo? We lost that, didn't we? We lost it. We lost it. So yeah, so I'm not trying to discourage anyone else or other men from their healthy relationships. That's not what I'm trying to do. Actually, I'm trying to even encourage you to protect it and cherish it and what's the word? Yeah, I already said cherish it, you know, and protect it. Or someone in your life. You motorcycle. Do it again. Do it. Say, you do it. You getting down? Huh, fat boy? You getting down? Nah, but if you haven't though, like I said, yeah, cherish it, protect it because it's I even feel like they're kind of being attacked to some extent. People don't really. It's almost like people don't want to see happy, healthy, nuclear type families. You know, even if you're not married, it's like you don't see it promoted. It's always like, you know, a gay couple, which I don't have anything against gays, but like, you know, I don't promote that lifestyle. But if you are, that's fine. I don't promote it because, you know, I'm a man, I'm into women. I believe in a man and woman being together. But, you know, everyone's free to do what they want to do. That being said, what you see like a lot of like gay, homosexual type stuff promoted more than a man and a woman. Why? I don't know. I think it's because they're trying to promote that over men and women. I think it's more of a thing of depopulation and social engineering. Like, this is a new thing to do, which is there's always been gay people, but it hasn't been so heavily promoted as it is now. And like I said, I feel like it's an attack on the nuclear family unit or, you know, home type nuclear type environment situation where there's a man, a woman, and some kids. And it's not just like a man with a man, or like a woman with a woman, or like a man with a woman, but like she has kids with somebody else, and then he has kids with somebody else, and then vice versa. It's too much going on. Too much. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video here, y'all. Hope you liked it. My dog is driving me crazy. Say bye, Mojo. Love y'all. And yeah, until next time, I will talk to y'all later. Deuces.